Your mother plays, your father plays, and you can too. You love fun, so here's what you do. You play balls, playing this game for life. Your knees are sore from rugby and your shoulder too. You need some excitement, here's what you do. You play balls, playing this game for life. Yeah, we like it, we like it, we like it, we like it. We la 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 like it, we la 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 like. We love balls, playing this game for life. People play when they're 17 or 72. You can win till you're 90. It's all up to you. You play balls, playing this game for life. Play for your country, play for your club, but play for your health with your pals and your wife. You play balls, playing this game for life.
We are back on air, and just to let you know that we will be screening the game of the pairs between J.v.Rensburg and Fran against Heather Pembroke and Esme Haley. They've just finished the first end with Esme and Heather picking up the first shot. And just for information as well, Sutar won the game against Secha in the singles.
Yeah, quick turnaround, quick tea, and back to the action. So I hope everybody is enjoying this Lawn Bowls live stream, live on Facebook and YouTube on Bowls One Sport for Life. If you are watching, remember to like and share and comment. By doing that, you can do your part to promote the sport of bowls. By helping us get lots of views on this video and helping us getting a bigger reach in the algorithms. I see on yesterday's videos we had a reach of about 3,000 per video, so that's good. So we'll hope that it will continue as we're doing the finals. It looks like we're set for doing the Veterans Ladies Finals this afternoon, so that should be a good one to watch, and then we'll wrap up the tournament probably by tomorrow on the other finals.
Yes, and then a further update with the ladies' pairs. They've played 13 ends, and as you all know, they play 18 in total. And Sandy and Di catching up slightly, so the score at this stage is 14-11 to the team of Taz Bright and Colleen. And then with the other fours semi-final, we'll give you an update shortly around about the... Sorry, there, I can see it now. So it is Michelet's team 17-8 up after 11 ends.
And that will determine who will play Jackie Janssen-Rensburg's fourth side in the finals tomorrow.
Yes, and the singles will be Francesca Baleri against Sutar.
Yeah, so that's going to be... and Francesca Baleri involved in all the disciplines at this stage still, so giving a few headaches for the organizers. Now playing in the pairs, so if she wins this one, she's through to the pairs final as well. We might, if the weather permits, give us an opportunity to stream all three finals. As you can see, Jackie Janssen-Rensburg's team with the yellow decals, and Pembroke with the green decals on their bowls.
Yes, I see they haven't updated the scoreboard at the moment. think Esme and Heather holding quite a couple of shots here in the second end. So the score is 1-0 after one end. Jackie needs to be a little bit more attacking, I think. She's a couple down. And Francesca's got the balls behind. Heather drawing another shot. Could be a possible 4 there to Heather and Esme. Jackie playing with better weight. Gosh. Francesca just telling Jackie that it looks like it could be 6 down. And that is a full house. She's taken 3 out already. It's going to be a measure for the 4th. Jackie did save a couple there.
Yeah, possibly saving a bit of an insurance claim there. That's
Yes.
free.
3.
Well done there by
Much better
Jackie.
than a 6.
Yeah. And the score is 4-0. Updating the scoreboard now.
Yes, it's important for these girls, you know, coming from a win and being on a high and regrouping to start again. They need to get their minds right. And all 4 of these bowlers are really good bowlers, so it's going to be a very good game and a tight game, I think.
Yeah, no, and definitely experience on the side of Pembroke and Haley. But the youngsters, extremely good bowlers. Ismaili winning almost anything there is to win in the sport of bowls.
Yes, also a Protea bowler. She was with me in the team that won the gold in Scotland at the Commonwealth Games. She was my lead there. Really very solid bowler. Drawing very well. Her weight control is excellent.
Yeah, as you expect from a seasoned lead. And I remember watching her in the finals of the Masters a few years back as well. I think narrowly losing against Colleen in the finals. I think when it was last hosted at Wingate, if my memory serves me correct.
Yes, you are correct. That was not this year, it was last year,
Yeah.
I think. She's always up there, she's always up in the medals, whether it's gold, silver or bronze. She's always up there.
And I remember she had a wonderful match against in the semi-finals against I'll remember the name in a moment. But I know it was a close one. It went down right to the end.
Esme holding a couple of shots there. Rensburg just missing the shot ball and going past. So just goes to show Esme's weight control is excellent as a lead. She very seldom plays a bad line as well.
Yeah, I see we're already up to 40 viewers, so a good start on this live stream. Yeah, and just coming out from a match that will have some mental drain on the players as well.
Yes, you know, this is Francesca's third game of the day and it's only lunchtime.
Yeah.
So she played singles first thing this morning against Gillian Young and she won that. And then she played the fours and now she's playing in the pairs. But unfortunately, this is how it has to be so that we can keep to the program.
Yeah, no, especially if you're playing as well as her, being involved in all the disciplines still.
Heather played a brilliant shot
Yeah.
there, pulling the jack back to make
And looks
probably
like
two, three.
maybe a third one at the back.
Fran's ball's just behind.
Yeah, so it's just
but
the two.
it's difficult to see from this angle.
That's definitely the two, it looks like. It's nudged in between those two green balls. Oh. An opportunity to maybe draw a third one. Yeah, it looks like it's just a two.
Is Jackie, well, Heather's playing first, but Jackie's got a ball in hand, and she really needs to pop that jack out. Unfortunately, if it goes to the side, it's going to make it more than one shot. So she needs to be careful with her choice of shot here. And Jackie is going up to look at the head, which is a good thing. Make up her mind. At this stage of the game, as far as the other four semi-final is concerned, it's almost a definite that Michelet will be playing in the final against Jackie's team.
So we'll have the rematch of mother and daughter.
Yes, the 2/3 against each other.
Daughter would want to take some revenge after being knocked out in the singles.
Absolutely, and that was also a close game. They both played well. I'm very impressed with Emma.
No, she was real calm in the last match. Played the shots when they were needed, the attacking and the drawing shots.
Right, Jackie was just caught up with some short balls there. She needed to play that shot. So...
Looks like two.
Yes.
Yeah, two.
6-0 after 3 ends.
Yeah, and then the pairs on the other side. Looks like Taz Bright's still leading, 16-12.
There's 3 ends to go, so nothing's impossible.
It's close still. Only 4 shots the difference. But I have to say, Some real quality bowls being played over the weekend that I've been here. And I heard from everybody that the bowls the rest of the week was just as good.
Yes, I've been here since Tuesday and I've seen some wonderful bowls, really, really good bowls. I think it's made a big difference that the new format where you can enter with any partner of your choice in the country. And hopefully we start opening it up to our other Africa countries, our neighbors. It would be lovely to have teams entering from Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia.
Especially your old home country Zimbabwe, seeing them back in action. They've been quiet over the last few years.
They have been. But I did see them all in Wales in 2019 at the Atlantic Rim. Lovely to meet up with them again.
And that's the one thing about bowls, is you make lots of friends wherever you travel. Half of the time the morning is spent greeting all the old friends.
Yes, the one lead from Zimbabwe is Alison Day, and she and I actually went to school together in the then Salisbury, Harare. It was a Selborne Rutledge school, and we were together there at the boarding hostel.
Another wonderful draw there by Ismail Haley. Like you say, perfect weight control. Well adjusted from her first bowl.
Yes, and Francesca needs to settle down a little bit. I'm sure she will. Just spoke at the right time. She's just drawn shot.
A high five from Jackie.
Heather and Esme both play at Linden Bowling Club.
Francisca indicating that they're holding one.
Jackie playing her forehand, and she's got to play it quite narrow to get in there, but it's a good ball.
Yeah, it actually ends up
she's
right
drawn.
in front of the jack.
It seems that it looks as if all the rinks, the one side is a swinger and the other side narrow, on all the sides, on all the rinks.
Yeah. And I think this side, it looks like when it was on the other rink we had yesterday, the swinging side seemed to be going away from us. This time it seems to be coming towards us, the swinging side.
Yes, I think Heather Pembroke just got shot. Also playing the same side as Jackie, the narrow hand. And she worked off one of their short bowls to fall in for shot. Jackie once again playing the narrow hand. She's looking good. She just needs to touch her ball.
It's just a little bit narrow on that one.
There's a
But
short
great
ball
weight.
in the way. I
Yeah.
think it's causing her to go narrow.
Just that one in the eye.
She actually needs to use the short ball to get into the head.
This one looks to be on a good line. She's added a little bit more weight.
Yes, I think she was playing to push the shot ball through the head, but she was just a little bit heavy to take that bend. But she needed that weight. So That brings the score up. One more shot for Heather and Esme.
Yeah, 7-0 after completed 4 ends. And Joyce here at the fours getting a toucher. If you are watching and you want to join us, we're on Bowls One Sport for Live, both on Facebook and YouTube. So if you put in the search, Bowls, we should be coming up first because of we had good coverage after the Masters and the Junior Nationals. So I see the algorithm is putting us first above Bowls Australia. Francisca just struggling with weight control. But I think with the sun baking on the green, it might just have changed the conditions slightly.
Yes, I think I'll measure the speed again and have a look.
And the wind is also coming from behind them as well. But it is going up and down.
Esme doesn't seem to be struggling with the weight.
And looks like Francesca's adjusted well on this one. Just running through still. It's running still about 12, close to 13 seconds. So it has sped up a little bit. And I think especially with Francesca now being played free games, so it's that slight change might just be affecting her slightly. But she'll adjust. She's a good enough player. Just needs to calm down and play the next bowl. Rebuilding starts with just winning one end.
Yes, and as I said previously, it's, coming down from that high where you've just won a game, you've worked yourself into the final, and you need to totally refocus.
And combine that with needing to concentrate for free games as well. The mental strain.
Yes, Jackie and Fran are a couple down at the moment. At least this is an 18-end game, so there is time to catch up. But they just need to get themselves organized and start.
Yeah,
there we go. Jackie's just drawn the shot.
Yes, that might just be what they need.
Okay. Esme calling Heather on the swinger to try and move the jack.
Yeah, but Heather's deciding Yeah, and that is me explaining why she wanted that hand. Heather agreeing with it. It's so important, the communication between the front and the back rank, and the confidence of knowing your front rank player and trusting them. And she's moved that one in.
Yes, and Esme likes it. Esme likes it for shot. So it was a good call. And compatibility, very important in bowls.
Sometimes people ask, why isn't this two good players playing together? But you get sides that are made totally out of skips, and then they struggle, and people wonder why, because they're good singles players. But then they're just not compatible, or their style of play is just too different.
Yes, that is very important.
Yesterday when we were speaking with Simon Botha, he mentioned how important having a game plan is as well. And that comes with having confidence in your players to execute the game plan that you've decided. That's 1-2. Header. So still struggling to get onto the scoreboard. Jackie Janssen is beside. I'll just refocus. Just need one end to get started, and then you're back in the game.
And we've come to the end of the other semi-final fours game. That is Michelet and her team going through to the final.
So we'll have that rematch that we wanted tomorrow.
The pairs game, they've played 16 ends. Score is now 17-12, and they are shaking hands.
Yeah.
So that is Taz Bright's team going through.
And they'll be sitting now watching who they'll face in the final tomorrow.
Now that's a better draw by Fran. If she can just sort out her weight, then she'll be fine. Esme just running through about 80 centimeters. The balls are all close to the jack. Yes, very good, Fran. Lovely ball. Touching the jack.
Yeah.
She's holding two on her own.
Yeah, this playing free ball pairs makes it quite interesting. Many bowlers complaining because their best ball was normally the fourth one.
Esme.
Yeah,
She just
wonderful.
needed that third ball for her best ball. So she touched the shot ball, and she's pushed the jack back to her own ball. So I think she's holding two shots
Two
there.
shots from this angle.
It's a very good head this.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Oh.
Oh, and almost.
Almost. Fran playing a little bit of a run there.
Yeah, no, but it wasn't a bad shot choice. She wasn't far off her target.
She might have needed that just to get that out of her system. Give a little run so she can settle down.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that attacking shot to get the muscles loose and get into a positive mind frame, especially if you get the target you were aiming for.
The Pembroke putting a little bit of insurance at the back there. I'm quite sure Jackie is going to try and move that jack.
Yeah. Another perfect delivery insurance policy there at the back. So if you are looking for insurance policy, why not contact our friends at Perfect Delivery, one of the main sponsors of lawn bowls. They've done a lot for lawn bowls over the last few years. Jesse and his team will do their utmost best to get you the best cover you can get at the best price. Oh,
Jackie playing her forehand and trying to push Fran's ball into the head. And she just caught it on the side and tipped it over. So I think it's still 2 down to Jackie and them.
and they're on a good line here and gets another one in there, and it's protection as well.
Very, very good ball.
Yeah, Fran calling for the positive shot. That's maybe just what you need.
She just doesn't need to take her own ball out of the head.
Yeah.
That is the danger there.
Controlled aggression needed.
That's right. And it's a difficult shot to play, that in between. Oh,
No?
just missed the head.
So Ismail asking for some insurance there to cover Fran's ball there at the back. Saying that if the jack does pop out, it will probably end up close to that ball. Getting another one in, maybe.
I don't know if it's
Yeah,
in the count. I don't think it's in the count.
No, it's just outside.
At this stage, it's 3 down.
And I think Jackie will still go for the shot.
She's having a run at it.
Oh, and unfortunately, like you said, moves that.
That is the problem.
And I think
Taking
it could,
their own ball out of the head.
and it could be a full house, depending on that measure. No, it can't be. There's one at the back side, so it's 5 maximum.
This is a big start to this game by Heather and Esme.
And that one's in as well, so that's 5.
Score 13-0 after 6 ends. They have some catch up to play.
Die ander kant gegee.
Once again, a good start by Esme. Half a meter short, right in front of the jack.
Jessica also just short on that one. Time to go back to the basics. Yeah, Mike O'Connor. Yeah, Mike O'Connor is telling Heather and Esme are like machines, playing like machines. And he'll enjoy the lead play, being a specialized lead himself.
Once again, a reminder that we're all human. We are not machines.
Oh, wonderful ball there. That will give a little bit more confidence.
Yes. Let's hope they're able to get onto the board now.
Just needs to break the ice. One ball at a time. There's still loads of ends to go. No need to panic.
Gosh. Heather, what a try.
Yeah.
Fran just gets there and Heather tips her out. But I think Fran's ball is still shot.
Yeah, asking for a draw.
Yes, the shot ball's directly behind the jack, so it's a little bit difficult to get that out. She needs to draw. And Heather falling short. A little bit unusual for Heather.
Yeah. And it was such a great line.
Yes, Jackie needs to just take a little bit of weight off. Her first ball was a little bit heavy. Oh, cutting the line, Jackie.
Yeah, no, Mike. Both they're playing out of Linden Club.
Yes, Linden.
Esme and Heather. I have to say, these days the design in shirts for the lawn bowlers are exceptionally pretty and beautiful. I have to say, I like the new tournament committee shirts as well from Bowl South Africa, the blue. Quite jealous of them.
They are very nice shirts, you're right.
Us sitting here in all white and cream.
Jackie declaring her bowl so that they can get onto the board. Yeah, so the score is now 13-2 after 7 ends. 13-2 Heather and Esme.
Yeah, remember to comment where you're watching from. I see we're up to 52 viewers. On Facebook, unfortunately, we can't see how many viewers we have on YouTube. But if you are enjoying it on YouTube, give us a shout out. where you're watching from and from which club you play out of. And if you're watching from outside South Africa, we'll want to give you a shout out as well. So comment where you're watching from. It's merely on a beautiful road here, unfortunately just falling short.
Oh, Fran. Cutting her line and pushing Esme towards the jack, but I think Fran is still holding shot.
And
Fran
looks
changing her hand, playing the forehand, the narrower side, and she threw
wonderful.
right onto the jack.
Yeah, wonderful. Getting excited.
Yes. Running towards the head while Esme still got a ball in hand.
Might be used to having the last bowl.
I see Fran stretching her hip a bit there. Seems she had a problem with the muscle.
Yeah, important, even though the wind is blowing, to keep hydrated as well, because the sun is out. And Jackie on the forehand. And puts another one in there. Alright, Trevor Small watching from Newcastle. And Ron MacArthur watching from Scotland. Enjoying some bowls from sunny South Africa.
Oh, Jackie falling short.
Yeah.
She needs to be behind the head.
She doesn't have anything behind.
No, she needs to get to the back. She's forced Heather onto the other hand, so maybe that is a blocker. But if the jack does splash out, they will be down.
Francisca definitely asking for another draw in there.
Yes, Jock at this stage, I think they need to get shots, so I can understand why she's calling for another draw, but
yeah, I would have want one at the back just in case.
yes, definitely.
So
Heather taking a run at the head, but she was just narrow. So maybe Jackie's short ball was good.
yeah, maybe it was a blocker
And,
intended.
2 shots to Jackie and Fran.
They move on to 4. They'll be happy to get the scoreboard ticking.
So 8 ends gone, 13-4 the score.
Chips off. Fish and chips.
Nice first opening draw there by Fran, right next to the jack. And I see they've made a longer end, which is where the tactics come in, as I mentioned previously, because Heather and Esme were playing a short jack.
Oh, mixing it up a little bit to see. But even in the previous match, I think Jackie's side preferred playing the longer ends.
Yes, and Fran is close to the jack again. Nice ball. Just thinking, Jock, as well about all the people that were ill this week with the virus that was going around, and people being aware of what medications they can and can't take.
Yeah.
In accordance to WADA and SAIDS. So people have to be careful.
And that's really important. So if you are in sports, make sure to consult your doctor and your local pharmacist on which drugs you can take, especially the herbal stuff. We had quite an interesting interview,
draw by
wonderful
Fran.
draw there by Fran, with one of the SAIS ladies at the Junior Nationals. They had a little stall there to raise awareness, and she said many of these supplements that the youngsters are taking may contain, because they're not regulated, so you don't know what's in them.
Yes, that is a problem. Rather get your supplements, get your minerals, etc., from the food that you eat.
Yeah, that was what she said as well. She said you can get all the supplements you need by just having the correct diet.
Yes, and just over-the-counter medications, very easy to check. Go to Drug Free Sport website and you click on medication check, type in the medication that you're checking, and it'll tell you whether it is allowed or not allowed. And certain medications are allowed in competition and certain aren't, and some are totally prohibited, but it's much better just checking and making sure.
Yeah, and if you are on chronic medications, to get your the correct forms in place.
Yes, it's a TUE, which is available on the website as well. And your specialist or doctor can complete it and submit it to SAIDS so that you make sure that you are approved and safe.
I remember last year at the mixed pairs, yeah, no. But it's quite interesting speaking to the lady from SAIDS, and they're very helpful. So then the website is actually very helpful to also figure out what you can take and not take, like you said. And they,
Jackie
yeah.
drawing a beautiful shot here. Well done, Jackie.
oh, wonderful. Putting another one in there.
Esme calling Heather on the swinger now to turn a bowl in or to move the jack.
Jill from Rensburg supporting Jackie and Francisca. Were you watching the bowls from Jill?
Hi, Fakile.
Lovely to have you on the stream. One of our great supporters on the live stream as well. She's always watching, enjoying the lawn bowls.
Yes, Fakile was a Port Natal player. She played in the B inter-districts last year, but she's moved down to Cape Town for work. Fakile and Leo.
Yeah, and I remember them making a nice video during COVID when we had our competition where you couldn't play bowls, sending it into the playing bowls at home competition we had.
Heather played a great shot there. However, 2 shots still to Jackie and Fran, so it goes up to 13-6 after 9 ends. The veteran ladies are busy playing their trial ends. This is the final on rink 1, so we'll keep you updated there as well. And it is Lydia Maritz.
Yeah, playing with the red decals.
Yes. And Louise Vessels.
Yeah, playing with the yellow. And the marker, last year's winner, Sandy Smart. Also a lovely lady. Always nice to see her at the tournaments as well.
Yes, also ex-defence.
Yes. No,
Nice opening draw right next to the jack.
yeah, it's always fun to have her and Sega at the same tournament. Quite a good vibe between the SA and the F players when they get together, even if they're ex. Yeah, wonderful.
Great answering shot by Esme. Trailed the jack.
And Francisca seems to have been more comfortable now.
Yes, I think she's settling down.
Just getting that confidence back. Yeah, that's good weight as well.
Just cutting her line a little bit.
Yeah. Still stretching.
Yes, it seems as if she's pulled something in that left thigh or hip. Not 100% sure. Very good call. Positive call, Jackie. They are shots anyway, so play on to them.
Yeah, sometimes novice players are scared to play onto balls that are already counting.
What a brilliant shot.
Yes, great call and great execution of the call.
Absolutely. That's why I keep on saying don't play scared.
And if you're down, play through.
Absolutely. You cannot get the shot if you're short.
Ismail on a good line, yeah.
Very good line, Esme.
Oh.
Just missing the jack. Esme complaining about her weight to Heather, and it's not that bad. It's just behind. It's not even a meter behind the jack. Nothing wrong with that.
Jackie playing on the backhand. Looks to be on a good line. Will it have the... No.
And Jackie's just bowled 2 short bowls. Once again, they maybe are not wasted. One seems to be in the line. Heather playing an attacking shot. Oh. Just caught Fran short ball and put her off course. Otherwise, I think it would have been a good shot.
See if Jackie adjusts his weight on this one. Oh, that one looks like it. Yeah, it could be in count.
Yes, Fran applauding Jackie. Yes, Esme has confirmed. Jackie and Fran are holding 2 shots.
They're coming up to there just to see what is happening there. Sometimes it does look different from the mat than it does close up. So it's important to go up when you can.
Yes, and help you to make the right decision.
You can just see the angles a little bit better.
I think Heather and Esme have been playing together for a long time, so they understand each other very well. The ladies' vets final has started. It's the first end, and Lydia Moritz is just drawn just behind the jack.
Oh, wonderful.
Well bowled, Heather. Was worth walking up to the head.
Oh, why it's so important.
Yes.
And they had a long discussion on which shot they wanted, and perfectly executed to plan.
So the score with the pairs is now 14-6 to Heather and Esme.
And that's
Esme.
after 10 ends.
Yes, Esme's just pulled the mat up probably about 3 or 4 meters from the tee. And she's drawn right on the jack. I think she likes that length.
Oh. Oh, the placement of the mat and the jack is also such a big part of the tactics of bowls. Sometimes just changing the angles, especially when you're playing against novice players, moving the mat up might confuse them a little bit. Or if there's a area on a green that is troubling you. So it's all part of the tactics of bowls. Part of the 3D chess with the moving target that you're playing while you're on the mat and in the game.
Esme putting a protective bowl at the back, a positional bowl. She is right on the jack, so that is necessary in case they attack it and move the jack. Fran looking very good here, getting second shot.
And getting that close second shot is so important for being able to play the attacking shot later on. You actually need second and third shot, then you know you're covered if you do go on an attacking shot, that you don't take out your one single ball, like what happened a few ends ago.
Yes, when Jackie and Fran were only 3 down, and they took their own ball out and dropped a 5.
Oh, wonderful draw there by Esme Haley
Yes.
again.
Another toucher just behind the jack, and she's probably put the jack in a better position now for them. It's not to the side, it's now just in front. Very nicely, Fran. Another second shot for Fran.
Nice to see all the support for, especially at the Veterans Ladies Final.
Jackie played her forehand. Very good weight. Also just behind the shot ball. There's been a change to that head.
Oh, it's difficult to see where the jack is at the moment. Oh, that's
Very good attempt there by Jackie. She did get her target, but didn't get the shot. And Esme indicating that Heather is still holding shot. Possibly 2.
it will depend on that front red one from Fran.
Played it a little bit careful there. Yeah, Jackie's got to push that ball of Fran's onto the jack and allow the jack to move towards her own ball.
Yeah, wet's good. Fran happy with the wet, just the line. We'll wait for the indication there. It looks like it will be just the one.
as far as the veterans are concerned, the veterans singles final, Louise Wessels is actually a member of this club, so there's a lot of red shirts here and a lot of support for Louise. Lydia is a member at Durbanville Bowling Club. Marker placing the jack on the wrong dot caused a little bit of a giggle here. Anyway, the score is 2-1 to Louise Wessels at this stage.
And Ismaili again with a good start, getting a toucher. Let's see Fran's response. Just short, just needs a little bit more weight. Good line.
A brilliant draw by Esma Haley there.
A real display of Leeds play here.
Fran just has to fix her weight a little bit. Not looking too bad.
Yeah, looks to be good.
Oh, well
And
done, Fran.
Yeah, she gets the shot.
Got the shot. Isma's weight very good again, just cutting her line a bit. So she ended up narrow, jack level narrow. Fran still holding shot. Beautiful draw, Fran. Well done. Louise Wessels holding 2 shots here in the veteran singles. And that's another thing that does affect the game. She has a lot of support here, and the opposition needs to put that out of her mind and play her game. Forget about external factors.
Lunchtime, they do to want to be flat. gaan nou kom bly nou sink lank nie. Oh, dis cool. Sal nou opsit. Jo, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry for that interruption. We just quickly needed to change the batteries. We're just going to quickly finish our lunch while we're waiting. So we'll be on mute for a bit. So don't be too worried if there's no sound. But we have one comment that we just want to quickly give a shout out to. Wonderful head developing here. Saturday Tabs watching from Windhoek Town Club in Namibia, so I hope everybody's enjoying the bowls there in Windhoek. And Rudy Kraus watching all the way from Portugal, supporting Jackie. And we'll send your regards and thank you so much for the live stream. Yeah, it's lovely to be able to bring this here. So we're quickly just going to finish up our lunch. So you'll be able to watch the action. The end they are on is currently, they finished 11 ends, so they're on the 12th end.
You've been here before. The odds stacked against you. That tight feeling in your stomach. That twitch in your eye. Because although you've never won Wimbledon, played at the MCG, or brought back the Ashes, all the skills you've honed over a sporting lifetime of highs, lows, wins, losses. Will make you a legend on the green. And that green is just up the road.
Oh, thank you for bearing with us while we were just quickly finishing the lovely lunch we got here at Pretoria High School Old Boys. We've been really treated to some real Pretoria hospitality here while we were doing the live streaming. So I hope everybody enjoyed being able to watch the bowls, even though you were spared hearing our voices. But I'm sure you're hoping to hear more from Susan and Susanelle. Yeah, lovely draw there by Heather. And back to the singles, we have Maritz leading 5-3 after 5 ends. Jackie getting a touch there and might just sneak in. Yes, it's close. Yeah, holding one.
1 to Jackie.
Getting another lucky touch there. I know in some districts they call those shots for specific clubs. They're in my district. We call it the Swizer draw. And I think in many districts there are clubs that just seem to get a little bit more luck than the others. But like Gary Player said, the more you practice and the better you play, the more lucky you get. So
Yeah, so the score there with the pairs is 16-7 to Heather and Esme, and they've played 13 ends.
so 5 ends to go. And 9 points difference. There's still a long way to go.
Lydia Maritz really finding her draw here in the singles, the veteran singles. Jackie and Fran have 5 ends to do what they need to do. And Fran holding the shot at the moment, and her second ball not looking too bad, just falling short.
And we're surrounded by red shirts here at the finals. Lots of local support.
Esme Haley drawing the shot right behind the jack, about 30 centimeters behind. So the shot is down now to Jackie and Fran.
Just cutting the center line there. But great weight control again.
Once again, that side of the green that she's playing is the swinger. They do need to take grass there.
What's that old ball saying? Take grass, get the shot. It's been a long day. Lots of matches being fit in. Not a lot of breaks in between.
Yes, and with the early start this morning, they started playing at 8 o'clock in order to make sure that every game is completed. Sunday was initially put aside for a rainy day, but I think that we will be finishing off tomorrow morning.
And they're just trying to rest out that ball from Fran, the second shot. Okay, just inside it.
Yes, and Lydia Maritz now 6-3 up on Louise Wessels. Jackie playing a little bit more positive. Oh, just missing the shot ball. It was worth a shot. She's still got a ball in hand. And Esme Haley calling for a second shot, because if the shot ball goes, they could drop two.
Oh, this one looks to be online. Yeah, it just needs a few centimeters more, but it is. Still going for the attacking shot, going for the shot ball. Unfortunately promoting one of Heather's bowls up, so it might be two. Heather going for the safer option on the turning hand. Just drawing another one.
Unusual for Heather to fall short when she has to consolidate. So it's 2 shots out so far. Could be 3. Yes,
Yeah, 3.
3 to Heather and Esme. They've only got 4 ends to play now, so score 19-7 to Heather and Esme.
Moving the mat up again at 3 or 4 paces from the 2-meter mark. Great draw there by Francisca, and she's preferred to not be called. Francisca Baleri, still involved in the singles and the fours. And Jackie asking for the, how we say in Afrikaans, kyk weer. Repeat. The most difficult thing a skip can ask you is do it again. And that's a ball at the back, so it's not wasted.
Yes, but they definitely need shots now.
And they need multiples.
It's very important for Fran to get both balls there, or 3 balls there.
Yes.
Lydia Maritz now 8-3 up in the veteran singles final. They've played 7 ends.
Now for the viewers, if the pairs match concludes before the final,
Yes, some more giggle. Lydia Maritz has got the mat on the wrong center
dots
line.
again. Same mistake as the marker. Well, it's important to look at the number as well and not just go on the dots.
Absolutely.
That's why, especially for new bowlers, when we coach them, the first thing we teach them is when they place the mat is to turn around and make sure it's in line with the number. And also don't assume that the dots are on the correct length, so you can't assume that it's on the 2 meter mark. If you place your mat in front of the 2 meter mark, you might get umpire when it comes to measure to see that shorter than 2 meters, then you also lose the jack.
Yeah, they're only just missing that jack, but Fran is still holding shot.
Yeah. Jackie needs to get another one in there.
She does need to, and her chose to play the narrower hand, running a little bit.
Oh, it's in a good position at the
It
back.
is in a good position, but they need shots.
Yeah,
So
they need more than the one.
yeah, they're playing her forehand
Yeah.
again and trying to move that jack, but she is short and wide.
I could see her apologize to Ismay.
With bowls, a person never says never.
Yeah. And it's so important to always, even if you think it's a bad ball, to see where it ends up. I always tell my players I coach, watch it and learn from it. Even if it's a mistake, at least you're learning something from that.
Yes, and Jackie's placed 2 balls just behind the jack, probably about 60 centimeters behind. So if she does trail the jack, then it will be a multiple pickup.
Yeah. She moves it in between as it could be 4.
I'm quite sure that is what she is trying to do. Heather's playing an attacking shot.
And it's not far off, and she's got it. What a
got it.
wonderful,
And
wonderful
they hold
play.
shot.
Now they have the multiples, it looks like.
Yes, now Jackie needs to actually draw the shot with her last ball. A couple down. And Fran calling her on the narrower hand. I mean, she can get there. And if she
That's
does connect one of the short balls, it is a shot anyway. But I think she's running. She's heavy.
Yeah.
One has to make sure that you're not short when you're in trouble and you need to draw the shot.
2.
Yes. 2-2 Heather and Esme.
And
Heather played a very good shot there.
And they're moving on to 21, leading 21-7 after 15 ends, so 3 ends to go.
They're 14 shots behind.
We've moved We have a shot view of what's happening at the veterans as well. While we're waiting for the jack to be delivered on the other side. Looking for a measure.
Yes, and even if Jackie and Fran lose this game, they are still in the medals, which is great for them.
Yeah, you already got the bronze.
Yes, absolutely.
And they have 2 opportunities between Fran and to get into the golds as well, or silvers, with the 4s already being in the finals. Yeah, Fran
Yes.
not far off here. Yeah,
Nice drawn shot. Another shot to Lydia Moritz. So it brings her score up to 9-3.
oh, wonderful draw there by Ismaili on the second ball. Getting out right next to the jack.
Yes, and once again, they have to try and move that jack. Jackie calling Fran on the other hand, try and move the jack. She has got a ball behind, but it's a little bit difficult to change your hand at this stage. She is trying.
And
Could have it.
She's not far off. And oh, so
gosh,
close.
So close. Just missed.
Yeah, Nora, amazing bowling. Yes, it's wonderful bowls there too being played here.
So the winners of this game, this pair's game, will be playing against Taz Bright and her partner Colleen in the final.
If you could possibly hear that in the background, some wonderful drawing there by the local lady.
Jackie,
Oh.
gosh, picked up the jack, but it bounced to Esme's ball. She played a very good shot.
As you can see on this one, we have a view of both ends for you from the veteran ladies final and the semi-final of the pairs.
And Heather falling short again.
Mm.
Very unusual for Heather. Nothing to be scared of. She's holding shot. Jackie playing her forehand again.
Yeah. Just needs to get inside on the backhand.
Yeah, she went through.
And she's close. Oh,
gosh.
so close.
Just missing the jack.
There's some real wonderful balls being played here. On another day, you would have gotten everything you were eating there. Nature of the game. I think Jackie will be going for the same shot again.
Yes, you see, if they don't pick up now, they
So
can't.
yeah.
And Jackie needs to get this shot, otherwise it's basically game over, and she
It
plays
does.
it
Brilliant.
beautifully. Brilliant shot. Took the jack back to the ditch, and Jackie and Fran pick up 2 shots.
Yeah.
Keep them in the game.
And they move on to 9. 21-9. 2 ends to go.
Still possible. They need 2 6s to peel. And if they do peel, they play an extra end.
So if they don't pick up 6 here, it's basically the pressure's on, so it'll start at the front. This one doesn't look far off.
Yeah, good start to Fran.
Yeah, and it's at the back as well. It's difficult to get a 6 with front bowls.
Absolutely. Yes, this is where you cannot play short. And they need all their balls to count now.
Yeah. It's a perfect weight control, so you
There is my running through, so Fran's still holding shot. Louise Vessel's picking up here. So the score with the veteran ladies singles final is 9-6 to Lydia Moritz.
picking up 3, 4, not 3. In that Veterans Ladies Finals.
My friend drawing another shot. So at this stage, in this end, Jackie and Fran holding 2 shots.
Oh, still holding 2. So Fran needs to add the third one to keep them in the game.
I actually think she needs to play her backhand now in case she does move that jack. Yep, that is correct. She is doing that. So that it stays with their balls.
Oh,
Oh gosh, running too far.
and this one's not far off from shot. Good second shot there.
Yes, it's a second shot. So that will prevent a 6. And with Fran's ball at the back there, makes it just that little bit more difficult.
This is where you might need a miracle drive at the end, taking out all the opposition shots. But that's almost impossible.
And unlikely.
Yeah.
Esme's positioned her balls in such a way that it's very difficult to do that.
Oh, wonderful draw there. It's still not in the count. It's just the one to Jackie's side. Heather
Yes,
can get enough.
unless something drastic happens, I'm quite sure they'll sign the card after this.
Yeah, no, also
Yes.
looks, yes.
Heather's just drawn shot.
Shot. Yeah, the option might be going for a burnt end. Or does that
That is an
discuss?
option, because it's replayed. And that's what they actually need to think about. And Jackie's got drawing weight. She's not going to burn it like that.
I think the last one needs to be trying for the burn, or
That is the only option. Unfortunately, that is the only option right now. Interesting to see if they actually realize that.
still playing for the jack.
Well, she's got weight.
Does
but
it have
don't
enough?
know. I don't know if that'll cause a burn. No.
So that's the end of
Yes.
the match. They've signed.
Shake
Congratulated.
hands. And game over.
Yeah.
That
Congratulations.
pushes, yes, that pushes Heather and Esma into the final. And Jackie and Fran get the bronze. Heather and Esme really played a good game.
Yeah, from the start.
Yes, I think they stand quite a good chance.
It will be a good matchup to see them taking on Taz and Colleen.
It will be, yes.
But that's the way it should be. The finals of all these categories, I think, will be great finals. Hopefully, Francesca will have a little bit of a rest and come back tomorrow for the other two.
Yes, I think she needs to. She's played 3 games today, so it's a bit much. She does need a rest, I think. Although she's still got to play singles and fours.
Yeah. We'll just keep the cameras going on the veteran ladies. I'm just going to check if they're going to have another match this afternoon to see. To see if we switch over to the ladies and finish this one, or if they're going to have another match on the other side. And then we'll move over to that one, because they might have the pairs final. So we'll keep you updated. Marit's still leading 9-6 over Wessels after 9 ends. So depending on what the committee decides. Yeah, so we're just waiting. I think they might consider getting another game in this afternoon. It's still early, about 2 o'clock in South Africa. They can probably go until 6 o'clock. Okay, so we're gonna have the singles final, so we'll move over to that one. So we're not gonna we're gonna stop this stream, and we'll keep you updated on what's happening at the veteran ladies as soon as we're back. So I'm just gonna quickly reset everything. So thank you for joining us. Thanks, Susan, for joining us again on the commentary.
My pleasure. It's been fun.
Hope you enjoyed it.
I do, yes, thank you very much.
Helps us a lot. So we'll be back in a minute. So enjoy the video while we reset, and we'll be back in just a bit.
Your mother plays, your father plays, and you can too. You love fun, so here's what you do. You play balls, playing this game for life. Your knees are soft from rugby and your shoulder too. You need some excitement, here's what you do. You play balls, playing this game for life. Yeah, we like it, we like it, we like it, we like it. We la 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 like it, we la 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 like. We love balls, playing this game for life. People play when they're 17 or 72. You can win till you're 90. It's all up to you. You play balls, playing this game for life. Play for your country, play for your club, plus play for your health with your pals and your wife. You play balls.